Hey guys, so today I got a couple books in from Amazon that I wanted to check out. This is an unboxing. As you can see, I've removed my address for obvious security intents and purposes, for my safety. And of course, since I've ordered way too much on Amazon, I had already opened the box. So once I noticed what it was, that it was books that I want to do an unboxing of, I haven't taken them out. So with that in mind, here we go, and I hope you find this beneficial. So I have two books in here, and let's see. So we have A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, or Maas, I guess however you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name. And try to get a better view, a little close up. And as you can see, it's a New York Times bestseller. It's a really thick sort of book. So someone that's a big reader, of course. I really like it. I like the artwork on the book. And I like that the font is embossed, which means it's kind of raised up a bit right here, so you can run your fingers over it and feel that it's not smooth like a typical book jacket is. And you can see that this is a nice little book jacket on your book. So it's, just a paper jacket, and you'd have a regular book. But, of course, the jackets to dress it up also help protect your book in general. So that's nice. And, of course, you can flip through and just see the overall font and text. It's easy to read. It's a good size, standard size in my opinion. Just flipping through, you probably noticed I'm passing up the page. I don't want to make a mess here. But I kind of like the little artsy design around the chapter, so that way it kind of differentiates that you're on a chapter, and it's not just a plain boring chapter change as other books. So to me that just kind of stands out. That's just a little something extra that's nice about the book. My other book is The V-Girl by Mya Robarts. And this is a nice paperback. This one was actually hard that the A Court of Mist and Fury, that's a hardcover, whereas the V-Girl is a paperback. So this one is pretty cool looking. I love the artwork. You can see the spine. The artwork continues over the spine with the author's name and the title. And of course the back is the summary. And of course that's the same as the other book. You have your title, the author's name. On the spine you have the title and the author's last name. And of course on the back the summary. So that, the standard for books. For the V-Girl, it's really, really nice. I actually wanted to take a look at, I've particularly heard on page 98 there's a passage that's actually pretty good. So if anybody wants to read along or check it out, let me see. Here we go. So page 98, which is chapter 16. Oh wow, I really like the font style on here, as you can see, and the little design. So that's really nice. I like that the font, it's larger, and in the middle of it, like you see right here, it's larger right here to kind of start off. It's really, really nice. Same basic font, standard throughout everywhere else. But, I like that. I like their style as far as the font goes for the chapter changes, and a little bit larger right before you start, and, that calligraphy, whimsical handwriting sort of font, I guess. I really like it. Anyway, since I'm a font person. But on chapter 16, they have a paragraph that starts it off, and it's right here, right under the chapter, so you don't have to dig around for it. For anybody who's following along and wants to check it out for themselves. Is let me see if I can maybe get this a little bit bigger so you can read it as well. So there we go. Get a clear picture for anybody that's trying to balance this book in. There we go. So that way you can hopefully read it as well and see the beautiful font. But it says, among the fluctuation of the river currents, an abyss as green as a sea, its extension and profundity as immense as the ocean opened before me, the eyes of a beautiful girl. I succumbed into that abyss instantly, like a man who falls from the highest cliff into the ocean, and I drowned. and it says General First Journal. So it's really good little wording. I like the wording, and I like the font change as you're reading it. The whole italics, that's the word I'm looking for. Handwriting style, so it's just kind of different from your plain text. So I really like that. And they actually have some discussion questions for you to check out, which is on page 326. Let's see if I can find 326 so I can show you guys, and we can see right here. We have right here all the way in the back. So go to the back, and you'll see discussion questions. And it's just that I like it because it helps you follow along with the book, kind of keeping a mind as far as what did you get out of the book, what you should. But some of the questions are, if you were in Leila's position, what might you do differently to attain the same goal? How might the current laws affect how society sees consensual sex, rape victims, and rapists? Which law specifically can alter this perception, or perhaps the perception of sex in general? Consider laws of consent in marital rape and how these crimes are persecuted. So there's a lot of questions that you can follow, and just to kind of help you as far as the book goes. And of course the back, you can check out about the author and learn about the author just briefly, and follow her on social media, which for anybody interested, I'm gonna zoom in just so you can see the social media links right there. So really some great books for anybody looking to find a new book to read, to check out. So again, this is The V Girl by Mya Robarts. You can see the cover. We have, the spine, a beautiful continuation of the artwork, and again the back summary of The V Girl, and our other book by Sarah J. Maas, A Court of Mist and Fury. You have your cover, your spine, and your back. So 2 wonderful books. Both can be found on Amazon. In fact, I'll have a link in the description for anybody interested in these 2 books and wants to check them out, or just one, or if you actually read them, I would love to hear about it. So Mya Robarts, The V Girl, A Coming of Age Story, and Sarah J. Maas, A Court of Mist and Fury, are 2 books, very hot books, particularly our New York Times bestseller over here. So take a look at both of them. Let me know what you think, and if you've read them, again, leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts on the book, your favorite part, what you liked, what you didn't like. Anything else you want to share about the books would be great. So I look forward to hearing your comments.